Namaste. Greetings to all of you. Let this day be one of the blessed days of our life. Abundance and prosperity be with all of you. Friends, when family needs help, we look for elders to give solutions. When countries need help, we look at the world leaders to help. When countries cannot coexist and stay in harmony in a given situation, then they get into conflict, which is exactly what is happening right now. At this point of time, instead of getting worried and confused about what is happening around us, I thought a proactive step has to be taken. In other words, we need to learn how to stay peaceful before we pray for peace to come into planet Earth. We need help. We need the world teacher to come down and help us. But we all have to be collectively peaceful within our system to invoke for the blessings and the teacher to come down. Keeping this in mind, friends, I thought we should refer back to the pearls of wisdom given to us already from great spiritual teachers. Every day from today, we're going to read at least one sutra from the Golden Lotus Sutras of Master Shiva. These informations which are put in Golden Lotus Sutras are collected from the pearls of wisdom that was thrown at the disciples during his classes by Master Shiva. Some of the pearls of wisdom were also collected from the lectures he has given to senior people, powerful businessmen and women. So these informations are collated and arranged in a certain format into 7 booklets. These 7 booklets are Beyond the Mind, Inspired Action, Experiencing Being, Compassionate Objective, The Creative Transformation, Achieve the Impossible, and Possible Miracles. These are very small booklets, and each sutra runs to about few small lines only. In other words, in a very simple, easy to understand format, Master has given pearls of wisdom which can open up our mind's eye to bring clarity for the whole day. So we will read today from Experiencing Being, the Golden Lotus Sutras on Life. There are about 9 chapters in this particular booklet, and these are on Yan and Yin, on life crisis, on anger and criticism, on forgiveness, on relationship, on love, on sex, on dying, on death and dying, and on the world. So there are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 chapters. Every day I propose to read one sutra, which will be about 3 to 5 minutes, right? So we will start from the first chapter on Yang and Yin. To understand deep spiritual teachings, you must understand the principle of paradox. Within Yang is Yin, and within Yin is Yang. At least I could spot 3 words which needs clarity here, right? Spiritual teachings is the first one. Then we need to understand what is the clear understanding on the word principle, and then paradox, Yang and Yin. Yang is masculine energy, Yin is the feminine or soft energy, right? So Yin is the dark side, Yang is the light side. So if you understand this, these are completely contradicting, complementary opposites, but they have to coexist in order to create life. That is called paradox. Now, the word spiritual teachings, to understand it very clearly, if you have to start using spiritual teachings, the first thing that you need is to understand that you are the soul who's evolving. So the teachings that are given for the evolution of the soul on planet Earth is called spiritual teachings. So if you do not know who you are, then you're not getting spiritual teachings. Now that you know you are the soul and you are evolving through life situations on planet Earth, you need a set of teachings for which you need to understand the principle of paradox. The word principle means everlasting truth, right? So, irrespective of whether it was 100 years before, or 1,000 years before, or a million years before, or to eternity from here, these truths do not change. That's called principle. And paradox means coexisting complementary opposites. The example is yin and yang, right? Now, the word yang is masculine, yin is feminine. These two are right opposite, but these two have to coexist. So within yang is yin, within yin is yang. I'll give you, I'll give you a small understanding on this paradox. Before creation, there was this energy which is pure consciousness. We call this Purusha in Sanskrit. That is yang, right? And then there was pure matter, which is called yin. So this yang and yin energy, when they combine, then the universe was created. It's exactly the same. You, the soul, which is consciousness, pure energy, and then you have matter, the body. So the soul, or the instead of saying soul, the divine spark, which is the Paramatma, in order to evolve, it comes into matter. So this union of the divine spark and the matter produces a new energy of balance. That balance is the soul. So in other words, the soul is a product of both. It has consciousness and then it has some amount of energy of the matter. So it is like a product of these two. It is a beautiful product of father and mother, right? Divine father and divine mother. The sun is the soul. This is what it means by putting these two complementary opposites in one place. If you want an analogy that you can understand using daily life experiences, if you see a mother feeding a baby or nurturing a baby, that is a soft side of her, right? If somebody or some animal is trying to attack the mother or the baby, a yang side from within her comes out. That is within her that was not coming out until then. But when it's needed, it's coming out. In other words, it is extremely soft, but has the power within. They coexist within the same phrase. And this is called principle of paradox. The teacher calls it within yang, there is yin. Within yin, there is yang. We'll continue to read more about this. You meditate on these words. Your life revolves around this. Within you is both this positive and the negative quality. The secret is not to swing to either side, but to create a balance. Think about it. Namaste.